Wait, I forgot to put in the picture. What is the... Oh yeah, it's this. There we go. Should have put something there. Anyway, hello. This is not going to be a very long one. I didn't actually... Okay, my controller does work. Cool. More side quests. I like just the random ew you watch YouTube shorts in the comments. Mines. We're just going straight away. How's everybody doing? $259 is how many Pokemon there are, I think. I went to my 5-page essay I sent, which should get ignored. I can't answer any questions about how well or not well YouTube shorts or streams or whatever do. I mean, basically my entire YouTube quote-unquote career is based on just making shit and not really thinking about the ramifications of it. Not thinking about how well it'll actually do, not falling into YouTube's metas or anything. I just make videos that I think people will like, and videos that I like, and I dump it all on the same channel, which is probably harming my overall optics, but whatever. All-nighters are never fun, so I hope that isn't too bad. Hope that doesn't end up being too bad for you. Currently on the run from Big Goth Lady and her Witch Daughters in Resident Evil 8. Good luck. Hey, nice. Turn 1. Literal turn 1 obliteration. And I get to do haste. This is looking good for Clan Oomfies. Make your hobby your job. If I had to make this into my actual job, I'm pretty sure I would hate it because I would probably hate it because I would have to do it way more consistently, and I'm just not into that. I want to do this at, like, the way that I want to do it and not be beholden to any kind of outside fuckery and having to play to the algorithm and YouTube's flimsy whims which change from day to day, month to month, year to year. I don't need that in my life. If this was your job, you get to talk to us more often, which would be awful. It would be awful for everyone involved, yes. I'm with you there. Oh, can I reach with Doom? Damn, if I was standing there, I could. Oh well. We are stinky. Yeah, exactly. I'd lose all interest. Like, I know the goal for a lot of people is to eventually make it so that you can just, you know, sit on your ass playing video games on stream all day. But, I mean, yeah, combined with the fact that YouTube just sucks, YouTube and Twitch suck as money-making platforms, the concept of making your hobby your job will just make you lose all sense of joy from your life. I can work on things as I see fit, and I think that is a much better alternative to anything else. Damn, look at that damage. That's like Ultima levels. Hopefully it actually hits. Okay. We're on 2 out of 2 one-shots. Yeah, I definitely don't think that making your hobby your job is a good idea. I think you should just get an actual I think you should get an actual job and then kind of work on other things on the side. That will be much more lucrative to your mental health, I think. Get an actual job. This is not my goat. Max, you have an actual job now. I don't know why you're acting like that. Tell that to my friend trying to get into the art industry. Okay, well, art people are beyond help, unfortunately. I can't assist there. Not because art is a bad industry to go into. Well, I guess it's because of that. But it's not because it's like... It's not the same kind of bad as YouTube. Damn, 2 for 2. Nice. Or 3 for 3, I guess. It's not because of that. It's just because the art industry is so competitive and there's so many people that end up not having a career because it's so volatile. Syndrome throwing painting at MP4. What do you have, Kevin? Oh yeah, you have blue magic, of course. You're the blue mage. Please help, he owes me money. I cannot help you there. That's your own problem, sorry to say. I mean, yeah, drawing porn definitely gets you a lot of money, that's very true. Especially furries. Furries get a lot of that shit. It's funny that I just now realized that they didn't even, like, because it's like the characters' walking animations and their standing still animations are the exact same. I don't know why I never really put the 2 and 2 together there. The icon is very cute. The cat with the sticker on her head. Yes, I agree. Ouch. Alright, can we get 3 for 3 burials? I believe. Damn. I was right to believe. 3 1/3 chances in a row. I cannot say I have a job. Those motherfuckers booked me for a single day, and it was today. Oh, damn. And that's my fallback. Okay, I gotcha. Jam and Kiwi approve me pursuing it if needed. I can't give you money, but I can give super money if I hadn't just sent a tiny fortune on an Iron Maiden box set. You should spend money... Well, first you should spend money on shit that you need, like rent and food. And then you should spend money on things that you want but don't need, like an Iron Maiden box set, I guess. And then there's like 3 things after that, and then you can spend money on me. Losh Goopy is Losh Gooping it up, that is true. That was pretty easy. Easy first level. If that's your way of helping, I will forward him that advice. The needs pyramid, bottom to top. Food, shelter, care and company, Iron Maiden box set. Yes, you've got it exactly. I spend mine on furry stuff? Okay, well, somebody will be judging you for that. It may be me, but not outwardly. Okay, oh, it's a mimic. This low passage. Those mimics that have like 100 health but do 300 damage to me. Neslo passage. I might be judging you, but don't worry. Oh shit, it's the worst job in the game. Yeah, get in here. Max, come on, Iron Man kicks ass. What furry stuff? Is that just a straight up super chat? I appreciate it, but I feel like you should have just spent it on a membership. But thank you. Very appreciated. It's at least 5 gumballs. In this economy? Ooh boy, Tug's collar. Okay, you got Turbo MP, so you're good. You're just getting re-raise. Everybody's just getting re-raise. I'm a gumball dealer. That is at least 5 months of super membership. That is unironically true. Yeah, 5 months of Pikachu emote. Company is definitely below Iron Maiden box set. What furry stuff? If you just draw furry porn, that gets you like a bare minimum like $3,000 on Patreon per month. Having less than 20 HP is forbidden. Okay, whatever you say. If I gift 1 sub, do I get to choose? No, if you gift any subs, it just sends it out completely randomly. You do not get to choose at all, unfortunately. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to get hit by the volcano and these guys' really strong attacks, so I don't think I'm going to be able to keep the law. So I'll just do MP channeling. It's scary how accurate that is. Anyway, yeah, if you gift any amount of subs, it just goes out completely randomly. You never get to choose who it goes to, which is really lame. Sidewinder. Okay, this is going to be much easier than I thought it was, so maybe I should have just chosen AP up, but whatever. It's fucking not a big deal at all. It's flung somewhere with the Chaos Emeralds. Yes, it is exactly like that. It just goes somewhere. We're not sure where. We do get a free membership thing. Oh yeah, like a free membership super chat message or something. Also, thank you for the 2nd month membership. Appreciated. 1 furry porn drawing will get you at least 1 house down payment. Yeah. I'm not sure why furries are either rich or just stealing their parents' money. It's beyond my understanding. 1 lucky account from the entirety of YouTube. What did we determine it was? It was just someone who has ever been in your chat room, like, ever. Or at least within the past, like, few months. Maybe not literally ever, but maybe it is. I don't know. People come in and out of these streams so much, it's... Who fucking knows, you know? Yeah, I'll just wait. I really should have just given you... Oh yeah, never mind. I have 20 MP per turn, I immediately forgot. I should just be casting Aura/Aga magic everywhere constantly. Why do these hands have names? Because they're mimics. They're mimicking someone's name. Maybe it's yours. I can show off my dog thing I made in engineering in high school. Depends on if it looks... you know what, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't want to finish that sentence. I think it would be a bad idea to finish that sentence. The number of furries who are always linked to high-paying jobs like pilots. So many pilots who are furries who could speak to each other in furry speak on pilot communication systems. That's, ew. Known at least 1 furry who is a brain surgeon who spent buckets of cash on art. For what reason is what I want to know. For what purpose? Yes, Reese? You good? I don't know if that was audible, but it was very loud for me. Imagine these hands move around like that Mr. Peabody IRL cosplay, doing the hypnosis hands. My profile is a thing I made when we were working on some 3D modeling software project. Notable. Fun fact. Yeah, these things are not doing any damage to me. I really should have, whatever. More MP channeling means more loot, I guess, so I'm gonna say it's a trade-off. More loot versus more AP, and AP is not hard to find. Farm. Master Hand's really fallen on hard times. Yeah, he did that Shadow Clone Jutsu, but into like 1,000 of him, so he's extremely weak. Instead of having 300 HP, each one only has like 3. Peace sign. Lightning. Okay, let me speed this up. You guys take too long. Okay. That white mage had a sword to defend himself. That is the one thing that this game is missing, is the equip weapon abilities.
Yeah.
Cool. It's a good place for it.
I know, right? You guys got a sword in the picture and everything.
Did that just miss? Did. Fucking get out of here.
Just in case someone comes to the door. Greasy! My God! Just took a bite! Oh,
She was on that shit.
what the fuck?
Well, a good thing there's more in there, I
God
guess.
damn.
Reese's eating donuts again.
Bad Greasy.
Little bastard.
Bad kitty.
Anyway, yeah, this game is missing the, This game is missing the equipped weapon abilities. Reese will be fine. She might throw up later, but she'll be fine, for the record.
It didn't look like she got that much. Maybe one bite, or maybe just brought it to the floor and then ran.
And she just dragged it into the middle of the carpet for some reason.
Yeah. She only had it for like a second. She didn't take that second to eat it. She took that second to drag it in the middle of the floor. Like an idiot.
Little brat.
Didn't even try to get away with it.
Just wanted to demonstrate that she could have eaten more of it if she was allowed.
Lame. Stinky.
Also, oh yeah, Logie said it, that you can rename units, but only with a action replay.
Time out. Until further notice.
Reese dragged it to the middle of the carpet to show off how good of a hunter she is. You know, you might be onto something there.
If she wanted to show us, she wouldn't have ran away like a thief.
Suplex the cat for it. I'm okay with that idea.
I'd rather just let her eat it at that point.
Horizon is a great enemy name. I too take company names and remove the first letter. Anyway, the hands are constantly showing up because this is apparently, like, this just happens throughout the year in Evil East. Like, just on a volcano somewhere, hands just spawn. I don't know. I'm sure this game has glitches, but I don't know if there is any, like, really notable ones. Like, this seems like the kind of game that would have, like, item duplication glitches or some shit. But as for, I mean, you can insta-kill your party in a few ways, if I can remember right. Just, you know, they're in very boring ways. Volcano hands are a common thing. You guys never been to Hawaii? You ever give your take on the Schrodinger-esque Minecraft server, which isn't happening? I didn't really give any offers for what I wanted Naomi to do, because, you know, whatever happens, happens. I'm up for anything. I would be down for another Minecraft server, but just depending on whether Naomi actually wants to do it or not. Does it name turn into paper 50% of the time? The paper one is just a regular attack. Well, I say another because I'm technically playing another Minecraft game with Jordan, but we haven't touched it in a while. So I don't even know if that really counts. I should really just let time pass, because this is taking, like, twice as long as it would otherwise. But I really want that loot. The greed. Let's just start speeding up. This definitely will take a while. Triple kill. Got an animal bone, a cow skull from that one. Brick looks really good with normal stone. Yeah, I missed too. Jeez. Is Naomi the kind of player to put effort into building a house, or is it just a massive brick? I'm like in the middle, I think, personally. I'm in the middle of the two, where I'll like put a bunch of effort into some things, but not everything. Malu. Critical hit that did 36 damage. This really is just a mission to farm a bunch of mimic materials. And considering they say this is yearly, I assume this is a repeatable one. Okay, Sidewinder. This guy's Sidewinder is doing considerably more damage, so I assume it's because he has an elemental bow, and the archer does not. Because I feel like they should not normally be doing 100 damage worth of difference to each other. Spam protection and huddle in the corner. That's also me. Jordan is more of the go out and explore player. I'm more of a stay at home and build a cool looking farm player. He's just a better shot. I guess that would make sense, yeah. I build a car crashing into a Tesco. Hi, Kwanzaa. If you knew what I knew, you'd be depressed about it too. Everyone said, I don't care, but I do care, but I don't, and it's a mystery if it's possible. It's not that hard to set up. Like, someone could just do it, but it's like... No. I don't know. It's a whole... Whether anybody actually wants to put in the effort is another thing entirely. Super the house husband fares. I bet if you were to look at the average amount of loot you got in every mission, this one would be such a ridiculously high spike in the line graph that it would be considered too much of an outlier, and you wouldn't be able to use it as actual data. Male wife. How do you knock out a hand? Enough blunt force trauma. There's got to be a brain in there somewhere. Is this how they do the Stranger in Evilise? This is completely unrelated, but I watched... Or Jordan had me watch the Knights of Guinevere pilot. That was neat. The animation was simultaneously very good and also very jank. You could really see the low frame rates when, like, cars were driving by. But individual shots looked quite good. Yeah, that was actually a pretty sizable crit on the white mage. Like 100 damage. You're saying something about some flute? Was I saying something about a flute? Oh. Ouch. Yeah, the pilot is good. It's by the... I don't... Okay, I know that the YouTube channel that has it, which is like... Like, the YouTube channel that it's hosted on is just Glitch, and it's the same channel that has, like, Amazing Digital Circus and a couple other shows that I can't remember the name of. Are they all made by the same people? I assume not, because they have a lot of shows going at once, and it's just... Is it just, like, a hub for a bunch of different, creators to get their show seen by people? They're definitely, like... Well, at least I feel like they're probably most known for Amazing Digital Circus, but I don't know that for a fact. It is strictly made by SMG4, and nobody else does anything else. Don't talk to me about SMG4. I'm sick of hearing about that guy. I don't know what he is, or who he is, or what he does, or what he is, or who he does, and I don't want to know at this point. I haven't watched anything by them besides Amazing Digital Circus. Me too, until this pilot, I guess. He made the channel? Oh, really? Is that why, Is that why? I know he's like the blue Mario guy, but I don't know anything aside from that. SMG4 Gmod videos are the vibe, but if you wanted to watch Mario do stupid stuff, then you go watch Rich Alvarez and watch Stupid Mario Bros. I remember Stupid Mario Bros. I never actually kept up with it. I think we actually talked about this on a stream a while back. Like, did they ever actually finish that show? One of the only things I remember about Stupid Mario Bros. I don't even think it was in the show proper. It was, just some random side video they did where Wario and Waluigi were sitting outside someone's front door on the steps. They're like, when are they going to make a golden compass too? And then Mario opens the door and says, hopefully never, and then closes the door. That's like the only thing I remember about that entire channel. We like indie stuff here. We is a strong word. We is doing a lot of weight in that sentence. SMG4 made Mario 64 machinimas and then used from that money from 10 years ago to make Glitch. Okay, that's interesting. Somehow I did not know that. Because I thought the head of the Amazing Digital Circus was, damn, I forgot their name. They were on a Kanjin, or the Geno show. The Kanjin House spin-off of the Geno show. Deltarune fan is talking.
Okay.
My favorite indie thing is Hell of a Boss, because I love trash. We also watched the Hell of a Boss Mission Zero thing right before. We watched that first, because that's what we were intending to watch, and then the pilot, Knights of Guinevere pilot, was on, like, the recommended, and Jordan was like, oh, have you seen this? Because we're gonna watch it. And then we did. Yeah, Gooseworks. Okay, Glitch is a publisher. Yes, that was kind of what I was trying to say, but I couldn't think of the right words. Like, does Glitch actually make the shows, or are they just a publisher for Amazing Digital Circus, Knights of Guinevere, the other ones that I don't remember the names of? The duck song about the grapes, and then he waddled away, waddle waddle. You know when they made a new one of those recently? That was, Jordan showed me the Goose song for the first... Like, I'd always known about it because it's a really old internet thing, but I hadn't seen it until Jordan showed me it, like, earlier this year or late last year. And then a couple months after that, they made a new one. Which is fucking crazy, but also very nice. And it was, like, pretty much the same as it ever has been, which is nice, because I feel like the very cynical person in me would expect them to, like... Oh, it's the duck song, it's the new one, and it's, like, edgy, and the duck, like, comes and kills the guy. But no, it's just the same shit, and that was appreciated. What the fuck is this quest? The quest is just to survive for 4 rounds, but I'm just killing gloves to get loot. I'm sure I'm only going to get one base experience for this mission, so I'm curious how much bonus experience I'm going to get from killing all these things. I hope a lot. There's 7 of them. All these materials, and there's a high chance you'll end up not getting that one material you need for some bullshit quest that stops you from 100%ing the game. That's RPGs. Glitch itself only made one show and publishes and does merch everything else. Okay. Okay, I'm learning a lot today. This is all good to know. Are you having fun killing these things? Honestly, yeah, kinda. It's fun to just beat the shit out of weak monsters. And not have, like, any resistance whatsoever. Especially because these guys are extremely annoying. It's like a platform. Yeah, that seems to be the case. And I would say that's yeah, I think it's good to have, like how Adult Swim is like the platform for publishing a bunch of shows that might not get any exposure otherwise. Some hand is massaging the lava and is somehow not dying. Yeah, they're considered floating enemies, so they can be over the lava, but they didn't really account for the fucking crawling animation. They're selling Subnautica plushies? Glitch is? That's weird. Wait, I wonder if I could just kill both of them with Sonic Boom. Oh, kill one of them. Bladderfish, Peeper, and a Reaper Leviathan. I don't know anything about Subnautica because that game is, I'm not joking, maybe the game I want to play the least out of any game ever made. It strikes all of my fears in the worst way possible. And for that, I can admire it, but there's no fucking way I'm ever going to touch it. Holy shit, look at that bonus experience. 1, I was right about the 1, and then plus 21, 31, 41. God damn. And I got some green liquid. Just took one of those gloves and just squeezed it. Oh, not Glitch. Whoever made Subnautica. That's why I was clarifying, because I was confused. Wait for a sub-milestone. I am not going to play Subnautica ever. Ever, 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 ever. Plus, didn't Subnautica get fucked over by its publisher? Oh god, it's another one of these, like, kill a specific amount of monsters. Yellow, enough to feed 9. 1 is enough for 3 servings. So, again, this is might be me being stupid again. This seems to me like kill 3 yellow ones. If I fail this, then I'm going to just dispatch for it. I'm gonna save right before. Hold on, plan info. Finally let loose out of Infinite Master Hand Purgatory. I have to go back to the other continent, goddammit. Oh, whatever. I'm playing for 40 minutes and I've completed 2 quests. We're on a great time here. 3 yellow chocobos, 3 yellow jello and viscous creatures. Pass it on. A lot of games. Well, yeah, that is true. I guess saying didn't that game get fucked over by its publishers is like, do you know how little that narrows it down? Like, I guess that's kind of a silly thing to say. Like Hi-Fi Rush. Who else did it happen to? That like spaceship building game. Oh, what was it called? Jam played it a lot. It's the game where the moon is spelled M-U-N. Progress is progress. Yeah, that's the way to think about it. Purple Monkey Dishwasher. Most valuable speed up, skipping the airship music. True. Okay, I'm definitely not going to be following that rule. Despicable Me, the Minions 3. Fucking goddamn it, what's the... Yeah, yellow. We have to kill 3 of these yellow guys, I'm pretty sure. It doesn't matter that we kill other ones, right? Like, we can kill the blue and red ones, no problem, right? I think that's the rule. Well, I guess I might as well make sure no one's equipping a fire or ice or whatever bow. Fire, ice, thunder. Okay, yeah, we're good. I think we can actually not fail this then. What the hell is the name of that game? I have to look this up right now. Kerbal Space Program, that was it. Kerbal Space Program 2, I think that also happened too. 3 bellowing guys. You guys really suck at the telephone game, can I just say? Like, it didn't make it past one person even remotely close. Yeah, the piss flans. How the fuck did you forget that game's name? I immediately forgot it again. What, Kerbal Space Program, that's it. How could I fucking remember that goddamn name? It sucks. I'd only do a kill the yellows if I can. I just slept or stopped the other flans. Yeah. Oh wait, is this even gonna hit? This might hit the wall. Oh no, it didn't. Okay. Is that game good? Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah. Who is naming these jelly beans? What are their names? Bem, Sassar, Gorham, Blygoff. That sounds like a name spelled backwards. Dupree. Isn't this a guy from Ultima? The game series Ultima? It's more like the spice drops. This is for Gorham. Kerbal Space Program is like a borderline virus at one point. I feel like... Yes? I feel like there was like a... It's like a... there used to be some kind of kernel level Kerbal! Oh, I get it. Kernel level anti-cheat. Kerbal level anti-cheat. Oh my god. We've solved the fucking mystery. You, me, and Dupree. Them, more like a dinner. Yeah, this is close enough, I guess. I guess I can't. I guess this blue mage can't really do anything. His only attacking spells are Fire, Ice, Thunder. In the original Tactics Advance, those bow shots would definitely get ate by the hill. I've only had that happen to me once in this playthrough so far, and maybe like twice overall in my entire life of the arrow shots getting blocked by the cliff face. There's only like a few maps it can even happen on, and even then you have to be going for some really fucked up shots for that to happen. It's like the Hannibal is the cannibal thing. I cannot wait to play this new game. Rumputer Gyrus 2. Oh, I just got stoned. What the fuck? Well, good thing I have Asuna. Happens a lot more in TA1. Maybe that's why I've always thought that the arrow shots arc so weirdly, is because they... Oh, it happened! They got blocked by another enemy. I knew I shouldn't have stood there. Oh well. Maybe that's why I've always... thought these shots arced weird. Just because they're overcorrecting from Advance 1. It's like a unicorn whenever it happens. Like, oh my god, it actually... I can't believe that my shot got blocked by something. Fucking crazy. Evade magic, my fucking ass. I'm just gonna doom you for the hell of it. I like the Tactics Ogre where you could shoot out of the way, or you could shoot way out of range before you had the high ground. That is a cool detail. Keep in mind anything, I've said this before, anything I ever say about the Tactics or the Ogre games is based on like word of mouth and things I have seen because I have never played those games. Leno's stoned, convenient, he's also high, parentheses, up. He's high, pause, up. Okay, wait a second, did another yellow one spawn? Yes, okay. What are you weak to? Water. Okay, water it is then. That was nice of them to make it a fire and ice band. Or ban the elements that the one you're supposed to attack is in weak to. That was nice of them. PSP Order Tactics Ogres with the playthrough. Like I am sure I hear like nothing but good things about the Ogre series. I'm never gonna play them. They're not my thing because they're actually like difficult. Dragon Quest 2 got an insane facelift. I feel disgusting for actually liking the Dragon Quest 1 remake. I hate OG 1. Haven't touched 2 yet. I don't think there's much wrong with it, but people do love bitching about being outnumbered and bad RNG. Dragon Quest 1 and 2 are like the kinds of games that you literally can't complain about because it's like, yeah, it's fucking Dragon Quest. Like, hello? Have you played a game before? Like, do you know where you came from? You didn't come from shit. You came from Dragon Quest, you bitch. Yeah, I have no good attacking moves. Or any attacking moves, really. You're just here for moral support, really. Why am I even shooting? I have fucking Sidewinder. I don't think that cares about elevation, but it was interesting to see it happen. My shot get interrupted by something. What even is that name? Unction? Yeah, I don't know. It's blue magic, though. For some reason. An event filled with middle-aged people. Uncle Function. Well, you're the illusion one. Yeah, so just stand still, I guess. Uh-oh. What's going on? YouTube says... YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. Is anyone experiencing buffering right now? Because my OBS dropped frames count jumped by quite a lot. It has stopped dropping frames, but I am curious what is going on the viewer end. It's fine, not really. Occasional, get wrecked. Split second, got it twice. YouTube might be lying. Buffering was from my internet. Okay, so it seems like it was buffering. Let me know, even if you think it's just you, still tell me if it's happening. Tell me if it happens, like, for more than a second. Just so I can, hopefully fix it. Okay, I think I do have to kill more of these dudes, because now there's no more... There's nothing... Like, there's nothing. I am nothing. There's no more enemy slots, so I have to kill a red or a blue one. Happened 2 minutes ago, not again. No thanks, I'd rather make angry duck noises anytime something goes wrong. I can sympathize with that. Full fiber, it's 12 times faster than it used to my whole life. I'm never going back. I hope I think my local area has been, like, in the midst of getting fiber internet for a while now. But we have never actually gotten it, and I hope that changes sometime. I would love to get fiber internet. You're just gonna be the guy that we talk to when we're... Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Never mind. Stop talking to me. I'm so glad Sidewinder's on the bottom of the list, so I can just press up once. I hope it continues to be on the bottom of the list even after I get more Ranger moves, Hunter moves, whatever. I have my local internet, or my local areas, like, I forget what they call it exactly, but it's basically poor people internet. Where it's like discounted, but, you know, fairly slow, but 50 MB, I don't remember if that's megabytes or megabits or whatever, but it is actually pretty decent. Like, the fact that I'm able to stream 60 FPS 1080p is very, very nice with very minimal amounts of lag, apparently. It still happens rarely. But the fact that it could be happening more and it's still, like, watchable is very, very nice. Says the man drenched in oil. You got Sidewinter so you could stop learning new moves. You're probably right, but damn do I love learning new moves even if I know they're gonna be useless and I don't need them. Like, why the fuck do I care about Steel Loot level 2? I don't, but I want to get it anyway. It's the Pokemon instinct in me. Dial up. Yeah, I'm streaming from AOL. Hey, can people get in IRC real quick? I got some shit to say. Trenched in oil for YouTube crimes. Can I reach? Please say I can reach. Damn it. His name is Borange. Bitch is really named Borange. My old download speed was like 30 to 40 Mbps. Learning is cool. Exclamation point learning fucking sucks. Yeah, like I mean, weirdly enough, even though I'm not like a total completionist, like the OCD, like I have to 100% complete every game I play kind of way. But I do like to do as much as I can in a game. And yet I've never been struck by that feeling in Pokemon. Like in Pokemon, I will catch the Pokemon I want to use for my team, and then I will just stop catching everything. Maybe I'll catch legendaries, but even then it's kind of a... even then, it's like a crapshoot. Alright, that should be right? Okay, jeez. How many Fall Guy wins do you have? I've played Fall Guys one time, and it was for Nayumi's stream, where there was like 7 of us, and I don't think I won, so my win streak, or my win ratio is 0 out of 1. Oh, wait, that wasn't... Wait a minute, that wasn't megabits, not bytes. I'm very ignorant when it comes to this stuff, I apologize. Just hits the tedium threshold. Dumb lizard eating pea jelly. That is a sentence. I'm not going to do this, but I wish I had like a guy to just screenshot insane sounding comments out of context. Just make like a wall of fame / wall of shame of nonsense. Okay, you've learned all that shit. Not really any point to making you Hunter. Well, maybe there is. You wouldn't get much out of Ultima Shot because your magic stat sucks ass, but you could probably get use out of Sidewinder. Sidewinder, I assume 2 things. 1, it's only a single hit, so it wouldn't do 2 hits if you have 2 weapons. And 2, it's hopefully based on your physical attack and not your magic. That's right, I got MVP. Actually, yeah, let's look at the MVP statues. Leno's about halfway, Nayumi's lower, Mashigubi is a little higher than halfway. Fury has been MVP twice, I guess. Ezel is almost maxed the trophy, and Kevin is midway again. Ezel and Fury, despite both being mages, are complete opposite ends of the quote-unquote tier list. I don't even know what I want to do. I click on Seer and I just turn into Seer the YouTuber. Super racism moments. Also, yes, this is a Seer, or yeah, this is a Seer only run. This is a Hume only run. I'm just gonna change him back to Black Mage if I don't have anything else to give him. Oh, wait, you can go to Illusionist, right? You haven't gotten every Illusionist thing. That's right. Okay, yeah, I guess... Bucket Hunter. Oh, 3 archers and 3 mages. Because what the hell else am I gonna do with these guys? Where's Sidewinder? There it is. Oh yeah, Ribbon Bearer. Probably should give that to him, too. Kevin is just mid. Look, order sauceless, sure. Just not cheeseless. We don't condone green mage bullshit here. Thank you, Kwanzaa, for being the keeper of the peace. Team Bernstein Bears side. Oh, it's the Bright Moon Tour. Oh, hell no. Not yet. Everyone sets their equipment differently. I've always done hat, armor, weapons, accessories. I've never not... I mean, the weapons I always have in the top, and then I would love to just reorganize. Like, I would have weapons and then shields and then hat, armor, accessory. But after you, like, switch your jobs around to where you don't have a shield and, like, you only have, like, 1 weapon instead of 2 weapons or whatever, and shit just gets shuffled around, I kind of just stop caring. Oh my god, what is the fuck? Blue, round, feathered, long of tail. Feathered? Sure, we'll just go do this, I guess. Okay, wait a minute. Now to beat 16. First of all, what the fuck? Is this like Evilise Thanksgiving? 1 eyeball is enough to make soup for 4. So that means 4. We have to kill 4 blue, round, feathery eyeballs. Nasty. I would puke if I bit into a cheeseless pizza. I wouldn't puke, but I would not feel good about it. Can I re-ask a question that I asked 2 weeks ago? Go for it. Where am I going? Are we not going to question the eyeball soup? Absolutely not. These people have enough problems. We're not going to question anything else. Gallery of Deep, yeah, it's here. People can eat whatever they want as long as they don't invite me. Is Bart's from this game the dude in Final Fantasy V? This game and Final Fantasy V are completely unrelated aside from Final Fantasy in the title and the jobs, I guess. Bart's is not in this game, and Luso is not in Final Fantasy V. Alright, these are purple. These are not blue. These are blue? It said long tail. Vaughn is here. It is true, Vaughn is here. Okay, wait real quick. Does everyone have all their abilities? Ah, you change your abilities. Why do you not have a reaction ability? That's weird. Did you name the Final Fantasy V dude Bart's in your playthrough? In this game, the main character's name is Luso, and we named him Leno. In 5, the main character's name is Bart's, but we just rename him to different shit every playthrough. Bards can be in the game if you're brave enough on the name screen. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking, like, when they were describing enemies, like, are they describing these dudes? They have feathers? I know they have wings, but, like... It's like how I kind of see Pikachu. Like, I don't see Pikachu as having fur. I see Pikachu as being, like, made of plastic. Yeah, kill 4 of the small ones. That does seem to be the, That seems to be... Are those even edible? Blue, round, feathered, long of tail, enough to feed 16. Yeah, we have to kill 4 of them. Blue, round... Neither of them look blue to me, to be honest. But those guys look straight up purple, whereas I could interpret these guys as being blue, so... We ain't gonna question... No wonder one eye could make 4 soup bowls. They're nothing but eyes. You are correct. And at least we can one-shot him with Sidewinder. Assuming it hits, because, you know, these guys fucking love their evasion stat. Look how long of tail. They also, I mean, both of them kind of have long tails, I think. I don't know. They're literally just eating their pupils, I guess, yeah. Again, who am I to judge? I should have put on archery instead of pugilism. What am I going to need air render for when I have a goddamn bow? Whatever. Kwanzaa, you're gonna get it one day. Aren't eyes majority water? Fuck, they're chewing into. This is something we really just should not question, I think. Like, I don't want to imagine biting into a giant, like, head-sized eyeball. That is nasty. This thing can't even really do damage to me. Ooh. Like, an unarmed counter just did a third of their health. I don't think we're gonna have to worry about anything. Water? You adding water to soup? Water. -2. Go back to Germa's chat. Eyes have a lens in them. If you've done an eye dissection, you know the lens is hard as rock. Maybe the lens can be its own soup bowl. You know? Actually, I'm just gonna stay over here and start plinking away at these dudes. That's how much damage it did. Okay, sorry. I thought you were doing a Germa or Northern Line, like, +2, -2. I wouldn't have even been mad. Like, it would have been pretty funny. Alright, Illusion. What are they weak to? Holy? How about the little dudes? Holy. Alright, we're doing the holy one. Oh, assuming I have it. No, I gave him the fucking non-elemental one. Whatever, Earth then. You did 310% of the damage he did back to him. Get owned. If you were one of them, I'd be saying, what are you waiting for? I don't get it. Oh no, I forgot to put myself in the, or facing the wall. How foolish of me. Oh wait, don't I have a, like, higher than accurate, or higher accuracy move? Yeah, increased chance to hit with less damage. That's perfect for this thing. Aha. Even the shittiest moves have their use. White magic. Need Sandstorm. Ah. Pressing A too much because the game is lagging it. It's crazy to me how Calculator is the most busted class in Tactics, and they made an even stronger one in the Illusionist. Well, I don't know about... Okay, I know what the gimmick of the Calculator is. I'm not sure if I would say that they're stronger, because wasn't the... Like, the thing about the Calculator was that it could be used with, like, any job, right? With its, like, altitude and just numbers game, and it could be combined with any magic to just make any magic job a fucking super nuke. The Illusionist is just, like, a strong magic job that can hit everybody. It's extremely powerful, obviously, but I'm not sure if I would call it more broken than the Calculator. Humes are also classified as monsters. The fact they gave Illusionist non-elemental spells the only reason they're so good. Is that true? I would have figured... Honestly, the non-elemental one, I mean, it's nice to have, but I would have figured that... just... Like, if you have a there's no way that of all of the enemies that you're fighting, they would... Every single one of them on the field would absorb or be immune to every single element. I mean, yeah, having a non-elemental one is nice to have, but the concept of that coming up more than, like, once per 100-hour game feels pretty low to me. Yeah, the Calculator is kind of like the... It's like the fucking Blue Mage, or the Final Fantasy V Blue Mage for Chemists, where you look at it, and you're like, what the fuck is this? And then you just don't bother, but it's actually, like, the strongest shit in the entire game. But yeah, the Calculator itself is not a good job. It's that what it can do for other magic jobs. But yeah, basically like dual cast. Like dual cast by itself is whatever. It's what it does in combination of things that makes it good. Was that the third one I've killed, by the way? I kind of have forgotten what I was doing. I think that was the third one. Or was it the fourth one? Oh, thank you for knocking me out of confusion for 1 damage. Yeah, I need 4. Ooh, point blank. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna have Leno talk to the dude. Because I feel like that was 4, but I can't remember. That was counted as looking at me? That's crazy. For every additional one you kill, 4 more kids can enjoy eyeball soup. I don't know why they get so mad if I kill more than necessary. Get a delete button on the hunter. Yeah, that's why I'm gonna save state, see if I have the correct amount. And if it's not, then I'll reload. Okay, well, I guess he's just gonna kill it. Oh, he didn't kill it, okay. Thank God. You fucking moron. Ouch. That actually did a pretty good amount of damage. Maybe it's because you're wasting food. These motherfuckers have had it too good for too long. Oh god, please don't kill yourself on the counterattack. No, he's gonna do it. No. Well, shit. Well, it's not up to me anymore. Oops. God damn it. Yep, well. Oh, we did it. Yay! Thank God. It's like overfishing bad for longevity. But we're in Evil East. The monsters just spawn fully formed. I would be mad if you gave me more eyeballs than I wanted. Like that meme picture of the dude holding all the limes. Except their eyeballs. Uh-oh. We're getting attacked. How come your mom gave you an extra eyeball? Your mom let you have 4 eyeball soups? Here's 50 gil. I love that there's not just a you can't or don't pay them option. It's just you give them money no matter what, but you're just shortchanging them to be an asshole. Defeat Lord of Greyrol. Hey, we haven't been on this mission in a while, or this map in a while. Also, I'm not allowed to harm Moogles, apparently. Well, sorry to say, dude, you're level 22. It's not gonna end well for you. I'm going to equip Leno with something else because I don't need Sidewinder in this map. Is Sidewinder or is Oust? It's a monster, it doesn't work on people. As funny as that would be. Why do I not? Oh, right, the other guy's using the Ultima Shot bow. Sonic Boom it is then. Can't punt Moogles into Tuesday. Literally 1984. Self-defense is banned. I assume that countering a Moogle that is attacking you will not break the law, because that seems to be like, unless counter abilities are explicitly banned, it seems like counter-attacking does not break the law, usually. What does this do to the Tinker? Is the Tinker the thing that... The Tinker's the one that just hits... that does some random shit, right? It'll, like, randomly... It inflicts a buff or debuff on the enemy party or ally party. Goddamn, my brain. Sidewinder. Man, what was wrong with me? Why am I fucking up my button so much? I'm not even sure what I'm trying to do here, to be honest. I'm just waiting. My brain no work good. Did you actually lose 50 gil? I don't know, actually. You can act as self-defense. You will be banned. There is no punishment. We will ban you. This is one of my favorite Simple Flips jokes. Tinker is the slot machine, yes. Love your Final Fantasy V videos, thank you. I hope that people get use out of the job, or the crystal set videos. Someone new, just join the stream, act as unhinged as possible. You could one unit this with a boosted illusion spell. Yeah, that's kind of what that's basically why I did MP channeling, just give it MP channeling, recharge, illusionist, and just be fucking set. But yeah, those videos that I've been making on the crystal, like the job sets in 5 are fun. They've been fun to make, or they were fun to make. I've already made all of them. We're through 3 of them, right? Because the water crystal one came out yesterday. There's 3 more, and then there's like 3 more Final Fantasy V videos after that. I thought I recognized that from somewhere. I love his humor. My humor is very strange. My humor is just a conglomeration of every YouTuber I've ever watched. Thinking of trying my first 4-job fiesta. If you do, good luck. I hope you don't get a shitty job set up, because it seems like... Because every time I make a video or some post that's like, what do you think the worst job set is? Is it like, and then I name 4 jobs, and like 5 people, nice, I just blinded this entire party. There's a bunch of people that have come out of the woodwork saying, oh yeah, I got that party 2 years in a row. Like, Jesus. Sorry to hear that. But really, my first 4-job fiesta this year, out of the 2 of them that I did, wasn't much better. Because I got Dragoon and Berserker, which are bad. And then I got Mime, which isn't a bad job, but in that one it was. And then I got Mystic Knight, which was so good of a job that it completely, like, dominated the entire run. Because all of my party members just ended up being a Spellblader, except for, you know, Berserker, obviously, because they literally couldn't. But if they could, I would have had them do that too. My body is a machine that turns that was funnies into this is my jokes. True! Saying cheeseless pizza's good unhinged? I might say yes. I've never been that jazzed about all their different races added in Evilise. I like the bunny ladies. And the dragon ladies. Simple ones fucked up my sense of humor. There was a short period of time where I loved, like, okay, let me start by saying, Simple Flips I don't think has ever made, like, bad videos, but there was, like, a period of time around where he was starting to get really popular, where I was really into all of his videos. I can't even remember, like, what year it is. There's a video where it's near the beginning, where a bomb just, like, pushes him off of a pirate ship asset. And he's like, that bomb got hired, got a raise, took over the corporation, and fucked me. And, like, that video, that quote feels very emblematic of that kind of, like, my god, this dude with 91% chance to hit is dodging everything, he will not die. Yeah, those videos I loved. His newer stuff is still really good, but that period of time where he wasn't, like, to the level of popularity he was, but was slowly gaining it, was my shit. Blue Mage, Time Mage, Beastmaster, Chemist. That's basically the best possible set you can get, almost. Did you roll each job before starting, or roll as you reach? I roll as I reach each crystal, but there's no, like, explicit rule for it. If you want to just see what all 4 of your jobs are right off the bat to know stuff like, should I worry about getting the pianos? Should I worry about, like, buying these certain equipment pieces? Should I worry about buying rods, if you're gonna rod break? You know. I like the sense of discovery. Hey, he got his 50 gil. I like the sense of discovery as I come to each crystal, but there's no rule against just seeing what you want, or seeing what you're gonna get at the beginning of it. Sauceless pizza with SA2 versus what? Sauceless pizza with SA2 versus cheeseless pizza with V-Trigger. If you attack the Moogle, turn to page 69. If you didn't, turn to page 69. I actually have heard that one of the people, or the person that worked on a Mega Man Sprite comic is on the Deltarune team, which I greatly appreciate. Wasn't the person that made Mega Man Sprite comic? Because there was a Mega Man Sprite comic game, which I assume was made by the same person, and then that person also made Franken, that weird-ass RPG maker. Was it even RPG Maker? I don't know. That game. That was a good game, although I don't even really know if you can call it a game. It was good, whatever it was, whatever you want to classify it as. His laugh back then was the favorite laugh I've ever heard. Your mom's a V-Trigger. V-Trigger's a Street Fighter V. Oh, Franken? Franken is a... It's with an E, not an I. Just look up Franken RPG. Hold on a second. Franken RPG. I'm just gonna link it. You can beat it in like an hour or two. I think it's good. There you go. Yeah, V-Trigger's a mechanic from Street Fighter V. That's just a running joke of like, you know, like, it started out as like a joke during one of the Monster Hunter streams, like who would win in a fight, Ryu versus a gorilla. And then it evolved into like, well, Ryu has, like, Street Fighter 4 Ryu would probably win because he has FADC. And then it was like, what if it was FADC Ryu versus a gorilla with like a machine gun or something? And then it just evolved from there. Like, Okay, what if the gorilla has a machine gun and V-trigger? I can't remember the exact thing. If you watch the Monster Hunter streams, you'll find it eventually. Depends on what you mean by okay. It's an RPG in the same way the frog for whom the bell tolls is an RPG. Yes. I was doing the mic. Oh yeah, I just got a... I just got a message from YouTube saying that not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. What does OBS say? Oh yeah, I dropped a shit ton of frames. I wonder what's up. Well, it went away again, so I think it, I guess it left it. Like, the last time I looked at the drop frames, it was at 4,000, and now I'm looking at it, it's 26,000, so goddamn. Where you can V-skill parry the machine gun bullets. It's because I tabbed out to look at the link. It's your fault. I really should have just run away from this. I had no reason to fight this dude. We are so laggy, dude. Is it still bad, like, right now? Is it still microloading? The message went away and I'm not dropping any more frames, so I assume it's back to being normal. Just like Leon and RE4 can parry a minigun with a knife. Oh yeah, I forgot. Whatever. Whatever. No, it's good now. Or final. Oh, Ezel got the MVP after he learned what, I haven't gotten MVP like ever. This is shit. Final Fantasy Renaissance. I believe that, yeah, I think someone comes into my stream every once in a while, and not like the same person, but someone will like come around and ask, hey, have you heard of Final Fantasy Renaissance? And it's like a ROM hack of one that adds in a ton of job classes, and there's like a joke class called the Villager or something. I have heard of it. Ugh, what the fuck? That came up suddenly. Sorry about that. I have heard of it. I have not played it. I have not actually played Final Fantasy 1 before, and I am going to eventually play 1 through 4 on stream. Oh, the auction's going. Oh, we can check that, I guess. Red Robe. Any of this stuff good? Endaroya Scriptures? I haven't played. I'm not a real Final Fantasy fan. I'll admit that freely. I'm not a Kingdom Hearts fan. I'm a Kingdom Hearts 2 fan. I'm not a Super Monkey Ball fan. I'm a Super Monkey Ball 2. Or wait, wait, what? What did I just say? I'm not a Super Monkey Ball fan. I'm a Super Monkey Ball 2 fan. That's what I meant to say. I don't know what I did say. The tome is Pog. Oops. I mean, look at how many clan points I have. I'll just fucking buy a shit ton of these and... On with the auction. You take that Monkey Ball thing. I like Super Monkey Ball 1 well enough, but I don't... It's not a game I want to replay that much unless I'm playing the minigames with friends. Super Monkey Ball 2 I just straight up love. Every game after that, ugh. Get that book. Okay, is that the Magic Frenzy book? Is that why you're saying that? That person's throwing their 5 token out right away. We could play the Saga games if you like Final Fantasy 2. I might consider getting one of them. I can't imagine I'll like 2 that much, but I mean, why not, right? I might as well try one of them if I end up liking it. Two is only good if you're wearing the weighted training clothes. I'm going to be honest. I don't really care about playing 5 in like a balanced way, or I mean 2 in a balanced way. I mostly am going to want to play them for the sake of getting, like, footage of the cutscenes. I mean, I also want to play the games just because I've never played them. I mean, I have played 4. But it's like, it's simultaneously, I want to get footage of them for a video I want to make, and also I never played them, and I feel like this would be a good opportunity to play them for the first time. So I'm not just, like, stealing footage from other people for an entire video's worth of content. Guys, chat, please, I don't like these games. Every game on the channel is an exception. I hate these things normally. That's me, but unironically. Okay, I just wanted... Ah, I didn't even get the fucking... Didn't even get the second place one, because I wasn't paying attention. SMH, my damn head. 2 and 3 are really forgettable. 2 has lived an illustrious life. None shall recall it. 3DS is difficult without grinding. 3DS is the first Final Fantasy I ever played. And I got my ass kicked. I had no idea what I was doing. 2 is good if you know what you want to do going in and stick with it instead of trying to do everything and changing your mind all the time. I know that 2... Because I'm going to be playing the NES versions of 1 through 3. So... they're going to be broken, and I know that in 2 NES, the one-hit kill magic is really overpowered. And there's so many one-hit kill spells, like Teleport, Toad, just like straight-up death spell, etc. Remember the repeatable, tough enemy in 2 near the beginning, that's about it. 2 is fun, it's just unfortunately balanced in such a way that it's easy to trivialize. Yeah, that's like what Seer, the YouTuber Seer, said, right? He was like, he said that Final Fantasy V is easy, extremely easy to over-level and under-level, depending on if you're experienced with the game or going into it for the first time. 2, having a story makes it more interesting, but the third game is completely forgettable. I'm sorry that 3 was your first experience. See, I can recall the situation exactly, even though it was when I was like 14 or 15 or something. I was asking my friend, like, why do you like Final Fantasy so much? Because I knew he was a big Final Fantasy fan, so I just asked him, why do you like it so much? And he, unprompted after that, in that moment, he handed me his copy of 3DS and was like, play this. And I played it, and I still have no idea what he meant by that. That is the worst introductory game ever, maybe. You can overflow kill the final boss in 2. Alright, Madhu, Nirvana, Vajra. I'm gonna screenshot these, because I'm gonna forget what the names of these things were as soon as the screen ends. As soon as the screen goes away, okay. And the red robe, I guess. He wanted to rip the band-aid off. My second Final Fantasy experience... Uh-oh, my internet's shitting again. I think you guys might be experiencing more lag. Ugh. That didn't happen for very long that time. Did it micro buffer? I noticed. Oh, no, it's doing it again. Knock it off, OBS. Ugh. Now let me look at these weapons while OBS has a fit. What do I got? Madhu. Oh, it's the double cast rapier. Interesting. We got Vajra. Defender and Raptor, not very surprising. Nirvana. Oh, Arise. I didn't realize this was a staff. This looks like a spear. Alright, the Arise staff, that's cool. Crispy smooth video playing, same. That's surprising, but okay. 8 has surprisingly good NPC banter. I've realized that NPC banter... Hey, Magic Frenzy! Oh, we found it! Oh, fucking finally! Got the Magic Frenzy and the Arise staff. What a fucking time to be in. Alright, so the thing is you do Magic Frenzy with Illusion, right? And then you can also do Double Grip or a dual wield to like have 2 books and just hit everyone on the entire field for big MP. That's how it works. What does the Nirvana stuff smell like? Cheese, Bunny Boy Mage, Airball. Beta male yelling about Magic Frenzy versus Alpha Chad yelling about Mad Scientist. Okay, so is that the other ability on this thing? What does that do? Grants target a random buff. Holy shit, the stats on this thing. 10 magic. Pretty damn good. Okay. Teen Spirit. I just realized you've been wearing battle boots for like the entire game. You should probably get something more interesting than that. Sure, Urba Minwu, I get. No, you have the ribbon already. Maybe that's why you have the battle boots, is because you already have the ribbon. There you go. From the 5 Nirvana songs, I've heard Nirvana's mid. I have not watched enough or listened to enough Nirvana to know. Hey, look at that, Ezel. Oh no, Ezel hasn't completed the thing yet. Oh no, wait, I thought Fury got the MVP thing earlier, but it was actually just Ezel again. I think Ezel is 1 MVP away from maxing out that statue. Good for him. I've listened to 2 Weezer songs. They are. Well, I'm glad I went to that auction, huh? Do I have a Dark Lord Crystal? Oh shit, I do. Zedley Forest. I guess I'm gonna give it to him and then fight him for it. I want to do this quest right now. FFTA2 is a real hat game. That's nowhere near enough. Trying to give me 50 gil. I'm the only one that can rip people off for 50 gil. Tactics A2 is a stealth equal to TF2. Non-elemental effects. Well, I'm definitely not succeeding in this one, then. That's interesting, though. We're all sitting at tables. The fuck? Can't rocket jump. No, but you can get a, you can't rocket jump, but you can get boots that remove the elevation requirement for jumping up hills, so... that in itself is pretty funny. Not with that attitude. I refused to give him gil because he didn't charge me enough. Oh shit! What a genius! Reverse Echo Herb. Silence me. What a dick. Do I just want to break the law now, or do I want to wait? Unless I just have an elemental bow, which I kind of doubt. Yeah, no. I'll wait it out. I'll get some MP. How about you, Naomi? Do you have a... oh, you have an elemental bow? It's the fucking... that shit is the Ultima bow. That means it's holy. Reverse Remedy? Oh, fuck. Does Reverse Remedy, like, give you every single debuff in the game? Because that sounds pretty funny, but unfortunately also sounds like it would be ruined by the fact that Reverse item lore X potion exists. Do you have an elemental bow? Is Kranikin? Nope, that's elemental. Let's say beat the judges in 12 trial mode. Backdraft. Well, that's elemental, so sure. Would Reverse Phoenix on just have HP? A good question. If Battle White Mage isn't a strat, the game is a fake Final Fantasy and also bad. Tactics A2 is a prequel. Shakespearicles wasn't born yet. The judges throw an elixir at you if you use the healing damage reverse magic on yourself. Oh, interesting. It literally is. I only managed to beat the judge with a Nia Paloa. Okay, so what's Magic Frenzy? And then you just choose any spell that you have currently. Okay, let's see this in action for the first time in this playthrough. So Fyra. Oh, this is just gonna kill it, but whatever, it'll do damage to the other one. Cool. But the real shit is to, like, put magic, or high magic frenzy on a dual-wielding Paravir, right? And then just cast Fyra on people. Fyra, Blizzara, Thundara. And do two, instead of just having, like, decently strong magic, have very strong physical attacks, up to 5 times. The Phoenix down just kills you. Wow. You KO'd the slime not once, but twice. Yeah, that does happen a lot. Whenever I hit someone with dual wield. Oh, stop. Okay, I guess I would do that too if I was hit with acid. He was a Predator all along. Is that new Predator movie good? I didn't even know a new Predator movie came out until yesterday. And that's not because the movie wasn't being advertised. I'm just not a... I don't give a shit about Predator. Oh, whoops. Whatever. I wasn't gonna follow the law the whole time anyway. Oh yeah, I'm still suffering that silence. Probably not. I heard it was decent. Predate or... That is how Naomi says it. Not a movie person. Are any movies being released nowadays even good? Sinners was good, right? Heard that one was pretty good. Why am I going after this guy? I'm like, I'm gonna hit him with my staff. I'm going to cast fucking Sandstorm at him. Can't ever get enough of Magic Frenzy and Illusion. Never tried it dual wielding. Because books are one-handed, right? You could, like, do the... You could dual wield books. Like, obviously the physical damage would be much less, but the magic damage would be much better. Superman was good. Oh yeah, that one too. 1A! Getting a lot of these. These things are definitely on Mint's Hear Me Out list. I'm guilty too. Bitch is not even being able to handle my Ultima shot. I wanted to watch Del Toro's Frankenstein, but I think I missed out on my chance to watch in theaters. Bummer. Lex trying to mash on Wake Up. There's basically no... Like, if you can cast a spell, there's no reason not to just use Magic Frenzy, right? Damn, that guy's got hops. But you can also say that about, like, dual cast. Like, if you've got the MP, you might as well do it. Super quotes the movie and says it's good, but so yeah, I haven't seen it. I've just seen, like if there's any... I don't watch movies. If I ever quote a movie, it's because it was something memed on repeatedly throughout the, throughout its existence. It's not because I myself have actually seen it. I've actually been hit with a tome worse than a brick. I find that hard to believe, but I can't imagine it feels good either way. I went to the theaters to see Sonic 1 and 2, but not 3. Because fuck Sonic. Apart from saving MP, you might want to wait for a better position, because that matters. Yeah, it's fair enough there. He may be bald, but he's got that luck buff. Did he just get 2 in a row? Like, this guy specifically, Lashigubi, did he get 2 in a row? That's pretty crazy luck. I'll go several streams in a row without getting any opportunity commands, then I'll get 3 in one stream. Purely from the weight, the book was like 5 kilogram. Sonic 3 was legit the best movie released in the last 6 years, but okay. I don't even want the gil, I want my loot back. You fuck, 5,000 gil is nothing. Blood darkened bone. Okay, well we got the loot, or we got the money, and then we just took their skull right out of their heads and then started beating them with it. Sonic 1 movie was whatever, Sonic 2 movie was annoying, Sonic 3 movie is probably good, I don't know. I don't want to do anyone in Camoa. Ruins of Delgantua, that's like right next to me, right? Being bald gives you +3 in strength with a -3 in charisma. Say that shit to Howie Mandel. Biggest Sonic hater, goes to theaters, watch 2 Sonic movies. Well, the first one I was invited to, because it's like, it's the fucking Sonic movie, we'll go watch it. And then I was like, oh, the first one was pretty good. It was like, okay. It was fine. I guess I'll go see the second one. And the second one, I was like, oh, this, like, the first 2/3 of this movie suck dick. Like, when is it gonna get to the when's it gonna get to the good part? And then it got to the good part in Act 3, and then I was even more pissed off. Because, like, why couldn't the whole movie just been good instead of the last part of it? Oops. Who's the highest level? Well, you guys are all really high levels. Did you get your 50 kill back? Not 5 kilograms, 5 pounds. Piercing weapons. I don't have those, so... Watch party's still on the table. I mean, yeah, I would be willing to do a watch party for it. I'm just gonna have very low expectations. Especially with fucking... John Wick playing Shadow. Why do you not get the crystal back? You beat them up, but they still keep it. Well, they just give me the money I'm owed. Also, where's Mint when you need him? Or him? I forget, sorry. I can't remember if it's ever actually come up. When is Mint when you need them? Johnny's Silverhand wasn't even a bad performance. Regardless... Okay, wait, what is this dude's... Weak to rock, okay. He's got an orb of Minwoo. Mario shows up. Why can I not go in the water? Mario shows up at the end of Sonic 3 and he's like, we gotta avenge her, and we get the confirmation of the Smash Bros. Movie nobody actually wants, but people say they want it. Anybody watch Detective Pikachu? I've watched that movie, I think, 4 times now, and it gets worse every time I watch it. Which is like a funny statistic. Evade magic? Oh man, everybody's a fucking mage. Well shit. Guess I should have checked his abilities.
Oh no.
That guy has a nice fursuit. What one dead actor would you like to see in the Sonic movie? I'm not sure, because I don't even know who's alive and dead at this point. Good question, though. Jim Carrey and Robin Williams in one movie? Ryan Reynolds and that dude from The Quarry, the video where nobody could act. Yeah, isn't that Sonic 1 movie? And 2 movie, for that record? Seriously, why can this guy not go in the water? Is it because of the robe? The video game where Noah could act. Stop. I think the because of all the loading that, or like the buffering that everyone's videos are done, everyone's stream is like 10 seconds behind where they should be, because everyone's reactions are happening much later. Stop Supra Slop. It's worse than the physical acting is good, but their voices suck. Rick Moranis is a good one. Good answer. Sid's signature ability, Body Slam, has a 30% chance of inflicting paralyze. Teehee. Nice. Yeah, I can't fucking do anything. Can I cast Doom on him? Does that count as evade? No, he's just immune to it because of Minwoo's orb. Probably immune to this. Yep. What about bad breath? Doesn't even hit him. Yeah, I picked the worst job setup possible for this, looks like. I don't really want to attack it, so I won't. I'm just gonna wait for them to beat on it. Holy strike. Yeah, this looks like something that could do that, sure. Got a durable fursuit on, sand can't damage it. Interesting concept. Can I attack him from here? No. Didn't think so. I only comment on things that happened 10 seconds ago from now on until I get bored of it. Yeah, I want to not attack it because I don't want them to kill steal me. The physical part of Magic Frenzy should work, but not the magic part. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, like, I should try to line it up so that I can, if I don't kill it with Sidewinder, I can try and kill it with a Magic Frenzy physical. Or so, or something like that. You're not supposed to tell them our plan. Oh shit, they just took 50 gil from you. Yep, they sure did do that. Love the new starting stream placeholder thing. Pretty nice, right? Okay, wait, this dude is going next. This dude? No, it's this dude. And he can't get to him. So I think if I... I don't know. I should check on... I should check his abilities. I should have done this earlier, so now I gotta make up for it. He's run power and magic run speed, and he doesn't have a ranged weapon, so I don't think he can attack him at all, so I'll just do magic frenzy. To make sure... Oops. To make sure that it hits. Make sure that it doesn't damage so Sidewinder can finish him off. Oh yeah, Ultima shot. Yeah, you're right. Wait, does Ultima shot work? Does it not count? Like, it does magic damage. Does it not count as magic? Yeah, it does. Ultima shot actually doesn't work. Good idea, though. Okay, here we go. Please don't have a 5% chance of missing. If it does, I'm gonna fucking sob. Okay, we're good. Alright. That was the most amount of work I've had to put into a speed battle. Remember, if your chat message has more than 8 words, it decreases the odds of anyone reading it by 30% for each additional word, or you're 100% in the clear. Yeah, that was like a 1% chance of me reading that, for the record. So you're fucking lucky, Max. I'm gonna beat your ass next time. Yeah, they dodge anything that does magic damage, whether it is explicitly magic or not. Mash the Sidewinder button. It worked. It worked. I didn't read 100% of that. It worked. Alright, whoa, Nirvana. -5 evasion, unfortunately, but Arise is damn good. I really like the weapon sprites in this game. Nirvana, I wonder what that staff smells like. I'm gonna guess, crushed up diamonds. Jeez. Goog. Didn't I do this? Yeah, I like tried this and then I lost. I'll try it again. Visca Greenlands. Nirvana probably smells like incense, teen spirit, banana, bread. Have we done this before? I don't think so. Was it the Greenlands? Yeah, okay, saving. Metal. Hard work. We're almost to 1 minute of total game time. Okay, we have to do all this shit again. I think Sid is required. That was like part of the reason why... It wasn't like the reason, but it was part of the reason why I failed was because the Sid is forced in party. I'm gonna want as many ranged attackers as I can get. I'm just doing full-on, double MP for maximum illusion fucking. Watch out, they want 50 gil specifically. If you kill them, you probably get it back. Turn these motherfuckers into 4 bowls of soup each. Super being a gem about the guy that got shot taking up his space. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking shit talk him. Fuck you, Sid. You're level like 20 ass. What level are you? 27. It's like 17 levels ahead of Adele, but still like 35 levels behind everyone else. That hella is 16 bowls of soup. It really is. Protect and shell his ass and stop him. Full circle back to Cecil. Cecil is dead. Stop. No more light, no more judgment, okay? He's dead. You can make... Here, I'll actually make a compromise here. Save all of your Beneath the Light Comes Judgment comments for when we play Final Fantasy IV. Then you can say it every single stream, and I'll have no choice but to just accept that is something that's going to happen. Can you play Cecil next mission? I could play as a paladin. I could play as a white mage paladin. That's the best I can give you. I'm sorry. I don't have Cecil's luxurious hair. Sad to say. It's because Kainana's last couple streams, he might try to make a grounded Dark Knight Cecil work. That was the video that you posted in the Discord, right? I didn't actually see it because I hate my audience, I guess, but I did want to watch it. I want to know what good Cecil gameplay looks like. Now that I kind of hate the character. Yeah, whatever. Harming the weak is literally unavoidable at this point. They're gonna bury what's left of you in 4 soup cans. Cecil doesn't jump in the air during fights, so he can't do his Beneath the Light Comes Judgment move. Okay, we can make a ROM hack of 4 where Cecil has jump, okay? You're really twisting my leg here. Twisting my arm? Twisting my leg. Somebody will have to get on that, because I'm sure as hell not going to do it. Beneath the cane comes judgment. I actually do want to see if there's a guy. His Discord name is Samurai Goro. He's also that on YouTube. He's a dude that you will almost certainly encounter if you try to look up anything related to Final Fantasy V, like ROM hacking or like cheat codes or anything like that, like TAS stuff. I wanted to see if I could like commission him to make a mod of 5 that's 4-player, because I have like an idea. But if that's not possible or not like easily feasible, then I don't know. Maybe I'll just not do it. I'll just not do it, I guess. Nice. There is a 4-player mod. I tried Googling it. I don't remember when. It wasn't like relative. It was like more than a month ago, but it wasn't like more than a couple months. And I really can never tell at this point if my Google foo just sucks a dick, or if Google sucks dick, or if it's both. But lately it seems like I can never find what I want to. But if it already exists, then please link it to me, because I have an idea. 5 is 95% in this game. 5% is 95%. Google sucks mainly. I mean, it is kind of like a demonstrable fact that Google has gotten significantly worse. It just, like, does not work as well as it used to at all. For what reason, I do not know, but it's pretty much just well known that Google really sucks now. There's a multi-tap mod. Let me look at this real fast. Final Fantasy V multi-chaos. Oh, and it works for Career Day. Okay, well, cool. Thank you for posting that. I am glad I have you guys around to correct me when I make mistakes. Did you get those soup bowls? I got 3 of them. I didn't kill the last one because I want to get a move on with this shit. Alright, our asses are not moving. I'm literally just gonna stand back here and just spam illusion. and just plink at people with arrows if they get anywhere close. And shitification, yep, but that has become a bigger and bigger problem as time goes on. I remember reading about enshittification, like, I'm not sure how long the term has existed, but it was a while. It was like before it became kind of a more mainstream term, which I realize is an extremely pretentious thing to say, but the fact that it is now more mainstream of a term is honestly a good thing. Alright, you just spam regular illusion, and the other guy just spam magic frenzy illusion. I was there when enshittification was a niche topic. I was there. Ooh, look at that. Sick moves. Pinocchio. There's one for 6 as well. That's neat. Is there a mod that makes Final Fantasy... Yeah. Okay, wait, for the PS1 Final Fantasies, is there one that makes 7 and 8 3-player, and is there one that makes 9 4-player? Because those, 7, I was thinking of playing that game, not on stream, just playing it with Jam and another friend of ours. I think that might be interesting. But, yeah, I'm curious if those mods exist. Those mods exist. Frontline archers. You could probably sell each for 50 kilopop. This is actually a pretty bad poacher if he got smoked by the thing he was poaching. Sonic Boom. Google searches aren't bad as a function of enshittification. They're bad because Google's trying to predict what you want instead of just giving you what you're searching for. Is that related to why YouTube search is also horrible? Because YouTube search is even worse because you'll search for something, it'll give you about 3/4 of a page worth of searches before just going like, here's what you've watched in the past like week and isn't even remotely related to, like, literally not even trying to be related to what you're currently searching for. Is that related at all? So it's pretty fun to run through Final Fantasy with friends, with everyone being in charge of a player. Yeah, it's kind of... Okay, I might as well just say the idea that I have for 5 is that I was going to get 4 people... I don't even think that this is, like, really that feasible because it involves 4 people that aren't me and streaming it or recording it, but, I was going to, like, basically just watch 4 of my friends play Final Fantasy V, either for the first time or, like, maybe get Jam and Naomi, who are only kind of familiar with it, and basically me being, like, the coach. Not, like, telling people what to do, but just, like, answering anyone's questions that they might have. I have no idea if this is even, like a good idea. I was just thinking, like, maybe it would be interesting. Maybe it would just be extremely boring because, like, part of the fun of Final Fantasy games is having all of these characters, but if you're only controlling one, it's much less interesting. But it was an idea that I've had, and I would like to try it at least. Even if it doesn't, like, even if the game doesn't get completed, I at least want to attempt it. It's because YouTube is more concerned with getting you on content for ad rolls than giving you what you're searching for. Ugh. They just want you to consume content. But, well, how do those things... Well, this is a serious question. I'm not trying to be, like, an asshole about it. How does that actually... How does their search things being useless help them for ad things? Is it that they only give you video, like, the most popular videos that give, like, for channels that have a lot of ad revenue and they don't want to give any viewership to lesser-known channels? Is that the idea? How would world mapping and shopping work? That's a good question. This is why I guess this is what's good to bring this kind of stuff up, because I hadn't thought that far ahead. I just thought of the idea. You believe that's a recommended for you section in search results. Yeah, it's like you search for something, and then it like gives you 3/4 of a page of what you want, and then it gives you like a couple videos for recommended for you, which are unrelated to what you were searching for. and then it just gives old videos that you've already watched. Yeah, so Jordan has been giggling a lot. This is true. Watching some TikTok brain rot, I'm sure. And yes, YouTube does suck. People like you and me are annoyed by it, but the majority of idiots aren't bothered with the way it works because they just want content to consume. Yeah, this guy's getting the fuck out of here. He's like, what the hell? What? Oh no, he's an illusionist, okay. Is he doing magic frenzy? He's a seer. Guess not. He's just an illusionist. Use a multi-pat mod. One player controls out of combat stuff. That makes sense. Whoever's controlling is on the main world is the one controlling movement, and you can change that every few minutes or so. Oops. You're currently feasting on your content. Thanks, I guess. If I do Magic Frenzy into Recharge, does that make me hit myself? Can this motherfucker die? God damn. I have faith in the human race to eventually want to move, for eventually wanting to move away from quote-unquote content and towards more actually interesting, like, facets of their lives. I know it's easy to be dour about the state of the internet, and for good reason, but I have faith things will turn around eventually. It'll just take a while. It might take a bit. For some reason, YouTube magically deleted the Haunted Castle shitpost I made in like 10 minutes. You get 5,000 views. As if I don't have under 50 subs. What the fuck? Damn YouTube. Yeah, can we fucking end this? Finally. A critical... Wait, that could crit? Oh shit, the Magic Frenzy attacks can crit. Okay, I can definitely see why giving that to a dual-wielding Paravir is a good idea. The issue is that things aren't done as a labor of love anymore. It's about turning a profit. A false hope, but a hope nonetheless. I am much more optimistic about the dour state of things than most people, because somebody has to be, right?
Oh, wow.
I can't just be all doom posting and doom scrolling. It's only gonna get worse. It might get worse before it gets better, but I do think it'll eventually get better. Car mercantile.
Hmm.
Oh, we've discovered their evil. Why did I walk into doom posting? Job-wise, Sid is a banga. As for what he actually is, I forget. People have told me, and I always forget. This is true about the niche of a niche thing. If you go to the actual, like, the stuff that's getting millions of views in, like, days when they're first uploaded, it is very, very low effort stuff. It's not like I have an explanation for how things are going to get better. I mean, like, it's not even necessarily, like, low effort content being profitable is a thing that is new to current year. That's just kind of how a lot of things always have been. You go to the lowest common denominator, which is why you have trends like in the 360 PS3 era, everything was a brown shooter, and then like before that, everything was a mascot platformer. It's just like, obviously that's not the exact same thing, but I think the idea of like lowest common denominator, no effort content, it always goes by different names, but it's a very observable thing throughout human development. You can't even opt out of seeing shorts is damning enough. That is true. I haven't seen Super cast Doom once, so I did cast it once, but it missed very early on. Talking explicitly about the YouTube thing, I was referring to the world overall. I feel similarly about the world overall. Like, I mean, yeah, shit is going to get a lot worse in the next few years before it gets better. But there has to be a turning point at some point. It can't be a downward spiral forever. Everything has a battle pass. Yeah. More so, the masses have gotten a hold of the internet and are using it as a source of generating income. Well, that's also been a kind of thing, like people wanting get-rich-quick schemes, like that's also been a thing. I mean, I like the fact that, what's it called? Not NFTs, that's like a relatively recent thing. Like, cryptocurrency is not a new thing, but it's not really an old thing either. Like, before, hey, look at this. Do we get the giant bird as a friend? Also, there's a treasure chest hiding there. Super tell us the world's gonna get better. Alice Bowen's gonna blow a gasket. Okay, I can remove you from this one. Yeah, it is on our side. Damn, they're high level. Luckily, there's only 3 of them, although there might not be permanently. I will admit the generative AI, or just like, you know, Chat GPT generative AI thing is pretty demoralizing to watch. Wait, is this more than 20 damage or less than 20 damage? Well, whatever. MP channeling is what we got. Anyway, back to Doom posting generative AI is everything wrong with capitalism. It's like a feast and a half. Nice. Good start. Maybe at some point the good people outweigh the bad, if only the bad didn't lead to the mass murder of lots of people thanks to the acts of singular people. Yes. I'm with you there. Compare a channel running Shine that puts out videos of the labor of love with 10,000 with the 10,000 plus shitty video game lore channels that put out 4 video essays that are essentially reading a Wikipedia page. As long as there are... This is what I guess I hold on to as my kind of hopefulness, is that as long as there are channels like Running Shine out there that are dedicated to just making stuff that they want to make and for no other reason, that is what gives me hope for YouTube, and really just the world in general. There will always be people who do things as a labor of love, or for themselves, or for other people with no profit in sight. Obviously, we're never going to get to a point where every single person in the world thinks like that. But as long as there are people like that, which there always will be, I think that makes everything... I think that makes things worth it. Yeah, people will always make art no matter what. And I won't even disagree with the idea that... What was I even gonna say? Sorry, I saw the giant bird and got distracted. I don't even necessarily disagree with the concept of, like, generative AI taking even more out of, like, taking even more out of people's hands. I'm glad I've given super hope with my shit posts. Look at this, I've got... No, wait, he's gonna attack him. No! You fuck. That Cupid is wasted. He'll always have the running shots of the world, just that it's impossible to find them at this point over the deluge of YouTube shorts and long-form video essays. If even the generative AI can't stop people from making the kinds of stuff that they want, with YouTube doing its damnedest to push the creatives out of their field, out of their website, if even that can't keep people down, then that's just another reason for me to be hopeful about the state of the website. It's never going to be straight up good. Like, the website is always going to suck in one way or another, but it's just something to think about, I guess. I'm not even really sure what I'm getting at here. Like, I'm just kind of saying shit, but there's not really a whole lot I can add to the conversation other than saying that I do have hope for the future of video content, even though the word content is... Okay, fucking just one shot. Please don't tell me that's an instant fail. Oh my god. What the fuck? He walked over and instantly killed it. What do you mean? Generative AI is gonna be a legal minefield to use. Have you guys seen that one video that was made at kind of the beginning of this AI voice thing, where it was a Metal Gear Solid 2 codec of the AI kernel versus Raiden, talking about the dangers of using AI? That is an extremely good video. Like, it was made with AI, but it was very, very well made. Well, like, written, I guess. I don't even know if saying it's well written is the correct word for it. I'll just go back over. I'm not looking forward to these Chocobo quests. They made KFC. What will win? Man-made horrors beyond our comprehension, or the indomitable human spirit? It's not as if actual creative content is being banned banned from being created. Yeah. If we get to a point where YouTube just, like, completely disincentivizes you from making... from people from making stuff that they want to make, like, if you... I don't even know, like, if YouTube eventually gets to a point where you have to, like, if you're not making money for them, then you're not allowed to make videos, then, yeah, that would be pretty dire. That would be pretty bad. I wouldn't even be able to defend that. But I don't think we'll get to that point. And about on like the generative AI being a legal minefield thing, I do think. Oh yeah, this is where I was getting at with the talking about the Metal Gear Solid 2 AI video. People are like, AI is just a tool that is being abused like any other tool. Like, it can be abused in a much more fucked up way than most online tools, or even most tools in general that a human being can have access to. But I do think that a lot of its use right now is just people abusing the shit out of it while they can before it gets more regulated. Because it can only get more ridiculous from here. You can't uninvent nuclear weapons, and just like similar to that, you can't uninvent generative AI. So at a certain point, it is going to have to be reeled back in some way. I think I'm going to Goog. I don't have a problem with AI used cleverly, yeah. Like, AI use is really easy to hate, but as a concept, it has really good implications for people. Like, you shouldn't just use it to make stuff and then that's the end of it. It should be used as a tool. It should be used to help you make something. Like, do the underlying, like, maybe make, like, one of the bigger use cases I see is, like, making a basic code base for, like, programmers and stuff. Like, obviously you can't just tell AI, like, make this code for this thing I'm making and then you're done. Like, make a baseline and then, like, go off of that or something. Or, you know, you can have AI make some generic pose for some art piece and then you actually, like, make a real art piece based on that. Or, I don't know, I'm not an artist. It's up to the user to how to use it, but as always, the problem is always people just overusing it. You can't unring the bell, yeah. It's just that generative AI opens the gates for smooth-brained individuals to make low-effort content to turn up buck. Okay, so we have to weaken the main one and kill all the others. Yeah, there was this video that I watched recently. I'm sure it was a really popular one, so I'm sure at least one of you guys have seen it. It was about, talking about how AI has kind of, like, ruined the internet. But it's also, like, weirdly double-faceted, because there's like, people saying, like, oh, this is how you can make easy money. You can make, like, $1,000 every week by doing this AI thing. And it's, like, making AI, or, like, mugs with AI-generated art on it. It's like, you can have this crazy art on your mug and sell it to a bunch of people, but this is all hinging on the idea of people buying the thing in the first place. Like, things don't just get sold, people do have to buy them. This is just one example out of, like, there's a lot of ways to make money off of AI that don't involve someone buying something, but this is just, like, one example of that. Like, there has to be another side to this exchange, you know? It can't just be a one-sided thing. They put ads on videos that aren't monetized, and your streams get ads that you yourself aren't getting paid for. That's why I will always recommend you have ad block. Go get uBlock and never turn that shit off ever again. When something new comes out, there's always a grace period before it gets nerfed by the law. Yeah, exactly. I mean, look at this game. They invented magic. Now there's laws against magic sometimes. Generative AI has the potential to be a great tool, but it needs to be less resource intensive. I'd use Gen AI for placeholder art, but one for the fact I said at least one fire forest on fire. Yeah, that is kind of the big thing about it, right? The environmental impact. I do not use AI for anything, although I have. I mean, you guys have seen. I've clicked on those YouTube inspiration tabs where it gives you like AI generated titles, video ideas, and thumbnails. And that shit is horrible. I hope that me just looking at that page doesn't set a tree on fire. But that is kind of the big thing about it, is that it's, even when used as a tool, it does have a very real impact on the world that we live in, and that is not avoidable for now. If it can eventually minimize its environmental footprint to a dramatic degree, that would be much better, but I hope that happens sooner rather than later. You ever realize that the Archduke getting killed caused generative AI? Did you ever think about how if you drink water and then die, it was from the water? Add 1 of 4. Yeah, this is why I suggest people get ad block. I mean, you should just have ad block, not even for my streams, just for any reason at all. You should just get it for any website that you ever go onto, because any website you go on now has virus ads or porn ads or whatever ads. A turtle called Skirt. The reason why low-effort AI content works so well on the platform on YouTube is because the money-making aspect doesn't require a purchase. You can make a long-form AI voice and generated script about DBZ, and you're going to get a ton of Brazilians to click on it. I had ad block on my PC for YouTube, but I still got him, and the skip button was gone. Here's my setup, and it has not failed me ever since even when I had Firefox, I had this, and it worked. But here's what I do. I have, on my PC, I use WaterFox, uBlock Origin. That's it. It has not failed me yet, and I hope it continues to not do that. Or it continues to not fail me. Also, here's a Doom. Here's our local Doom posting. See if it works. I'm seeing gambling everywhere. Yeah, gambling ads. Damn. I guess that's what I get for hitting all those burials in a row earlier, is that I miss a bunch of Dooms. Oh well. Naomi, do you have Ultima, right? Yeah, will that do extra damage along with Sidewinder? Oh yeah, well, get fucking owned. I'm too stuck in Google Chrome to jump ship. Look, man, eventually, I seriously would recommend trying to move away from Google Chrome as soon as you can. I know it's not easy when you've been using the same thing for so long, but I would recommend ripping off that Band-Aid as soon as you're able to. Mario Party miss sound effect. The Super is betrayed and trapped in the metabolic time chamber for 1,000 years. Someday I'll jump ship from YouTube mobile. I do the same thing on my phone. I have WaterFox mobile. I just watch all of my YouTube videos on WaterFox, and then uBlock works just fine on it. I never watch any ads. And you can still watch ads. I mean, God damn it. You can still not watch ads. Hold on a second. I have to look at what I'm actually attacking real quick. Tit voice. Okay. Okay. I know that a lot of people have YouTube, like, Premium so that they can watch YouTube videos on their phone when you turn your phone into sleep mode or whatever. But you don't have to, like, there is a way around that. I will listen to YouTube videos on my phone screen off all the time. It is a thing you can do. Is there a mod for Final Fantasy V where if an axe or hammer misses, it plays that sound effect? I feel like that sound effect would be very large for the Super Nintendo, but if that as a mod is able to be done, I would love to see it. Okay. Okay. Limit glove. Goodbye, Leno, I guess. Hardly knew ya. If anybody wants to know, if anybody doesn't know and wants to know the strategy for Firefox or WaterFox on mobile to listen to a like a YouTube video with the screen off, I can't explain it. Is Limit Glove a blue magic? I don't think I have. Oh yeah, I do have Kevin. Kevin's right here. I do not have Limit Glove, but does he have it? View abilities. He does not have it. I guess I should have, oh well. My bad. Oh, Limit Glove is cornered. Okay. Okay. Oops. Remove Dancer for the audio space. Yeah, that'll free up about 2 bytes. Casting fire on a tortoise instead of blizzard. Luso's going back to his own planet. Oh yeah, my whole... everything I've been talking about has been very rambly because my brain is not all there, but my ultimate thing that I want people to take away from the stream is that while things will suck dick for a while, it will not always suck dick. It might, well, for the real world, it will get worse before it gets better. Probably the same thing for YouTube and other websites, but I do have faith that things will get better eventually. Also, did people answer... this is completely unrelated. Did people answer if 7 and 8 had a 3-player mod and 9 has a 4-player mod? Sorry to go back to this, like, as a complete 90-degree turn from what we were just talking about. Firefox has tools to make the transition from Chromium smoother. 6 has multi-tap mod, don't think 7 and up does. Bummer. Goog. Is this the one where with the friendly tinker that fucks you up? Okay, this will probably be the last one, and then we'll go to bed. Whoops. Replace the C and cope with H. Sorry, edgelord, it's called optimistic posting. It's like Goldman says, hope is such a splendid thing. I hate that you have to read notices to get new quests sometimes. Yeah, every time there's a new rumor or notice, I just mash A on them and to collect them. Okay, no, this is not the one with the friendly tinkerer, quote unquote friendly tinkerer. FF6 tactics, that'd be an interesting one. Oh yeah, I was going to change someone's job. Yeah, you. I need to put on this, because I want you to get... Yeah, you too. Everybody get Hunter. I mean, Regenerate. Also, everyone get Hunter. You've gotten everything. You haven't met a Paravir very much, I guess. Well, I guess you've been it enough. Death Strike, sure, why not? Oh, no, wait, you, no, wait. Dual wield. Duh. And then over the fairy shoes, I can give you Death Strike. And then, what is this? Oh, it's just, oh, it's right, it's the move up shoes. No, you can have the fairy shoes, I guess. And you can have the move up shoes. Chat, I'm playing Cookie Clicker. Am I playing Cookie Clicker right by saving up to buy buildings in bulk instead of one at a time? Buy them one at a time. You should spend more time clicking cookies. There's a ROM hack for Final Fantasy Tactics at Retail 6 in the works. That is neat. The laws aren't nearly as oppressive in this game, but it's a real head-scratcher. They continued using them in the second game when they were so negatively received to begin with. Yeah, well, it's Tactics Advance 2, so I'm sure they felt at least somewhat hamstrung to it. 6 is better without Magicite. The magic trivializes it. Kinda do wish there was a stronger incentive for laws being a thing instead of no res. Oops. I mean, I think having the privilege is a pretty good incentive. Like, double magic and, like, mastering abilities faster is a legitimate incentive. It's just that the job system itself is ass. Not the job system, the law system. The job system is good. Ignore what I just said. 16-player multiplayer run of 6. Holy shit. Laws are more oppressive in this game. Before this one, you could change laws or deliberately avoid certain laws. I do know that in the Tactics Advance 1, the enemies had to obey the laws too, which led to very funny outcomes occasionally. If the game chooses you won't use Vieras, you can't do anything about it. Kind of scratched my head on that because I thought hard mode was supposed to supplement this fact. That is clearly not the case. Yeah, this game's hard mode just makes enemies' stats bigger and does nothing else. Pretty lame. I meant to do recharge with the illusionist, but I was not thinking. Why does changing your job change, like, your fucking bone chemistry or some shit? Because people suddenly can't jump off of roofs. Give me a break. Oh, hell yeah, heal me. Gaia gear! Yeah, I do know in the first game if you broke the law, then you would get, like, yellow carded and you would get sent to jail. Which is just, like, funny on the surface of it. But even funnier on the fact that enemies can get sent to jail. Nice, okay. We'll exclude Umara because he might as well not exist. As for Gao, just use magic. What the fuck is this dude's evasion stat? 90%! Fucking just kill him. Red card sends you to jail, yellow card is a warning. Okay. I just know that you can get sent to jail and you have to go bail people out. And then there's also the Jags, where people can just straight up die. Yellow cards have harsh penalties, for example, permanent stat loss. Yeesh. Should have went with their original plan and made Final Fantasy Soccer. Who are you guys maining in Final Fantasy Soccer? Catch me on with my, catch me with the, I have to think about this because I'm a poser. Final Fantasy poser. Catch my Onion Knight. He's fast. That's all I got. I'm maining Kuja for reasons. Gao could be good if you have good knowledge of the rages. There are mods that help with the balance, though. Middle statue in Kefka's tower didn't really do any non-elemental damage, and Armaru just absorbed other things. FF5 futsal team. What the hell? That did a lot of damage for being some wind. It's basically just Bartz, Galoof, Ferris, Lena, and Krill. But the child is the gatekeeper, or is the keeper who gives a fuck. Maining Golbez. That's a good one, yeah. I guess X-Death would probably be the best guy in a soccer game, right? He can block anything. How is this dude not dead, or did he dodge it? He's just barely not dead. It'd be funny if they added a Dragon Quest I hero and picking him means you get no teammates. That would be a pretty funny reference. X would be the worst outfield player, you know, because his walking speed is slow. Unless he just teleports around the field. Like, if you just put Duodecim X-Death in a soccer game, he would probably be the most overpowered unit in that game, too. TQ3 heroes of Tombstone. Yeah, I'm surprised it's been 3 hours already. I don't feel like I've even done that much. Link would be in the game as a green Tombstone. If you get Tella and Galoof, you could put their dead bodies in front of the goal to block all shots. That dude is beefy. The fuck? He could teleport everywhere like a crazy person. Yeah, exactly. He either teleports everywhere... He teleports everywhere as an outfielder, or as a goalie, he just uses Omni Guard or the Void to absorb the soccer ball into it. It's like, that's not a goal. Didn't go in the net, motherfucker. Do not put Gilgamesh on your team. Gilgamesh should be wild as a goalie. He has a 1%, or he's like a 50-50 chance of kicking the... Whenever he kicks the ball, it's like 50-50 chance whether it scores instantly or goes backwards. Hunting, I guess. Fuck it. Whatever. Okay, let's do some pub stuff. I mean, bizarre stuff. 500,000 arms. Whole team of Gilgameshes. Putting Kelgar on my team so he can get hit by the soccer ball once and gets incapacitated for the rest of the game. Poor bastard. Never saw it coming. Yes. I don't need that. How many fucking Firestones and Tarkov crystals I have? This is stuff I've already got. Gilgamesh would ace a volleyball. That is true. Gilgamesh should unironically find a way to mess up the easiest goals. Definitely. Yeah, whatever. Saber for if I... That seems like a very good Saber. 2 speed. Saber for a blue mage if I have him. Ooh, katanas. Ooh. Ooh. Katanas. Sky Fury Blade and Wood Veil. Yeah, definitely want that. What is a gun? Oh, hey, another Ragetsu Denbu. Well, I don't need it, so I'm moving on. I think I've done this, yeah, so this one I do now. Is Terry making Phil noises? What, like from... Which Phil? Phil Fish? There isn't a... Can Interceptor be on the team? There isn't a rule that says a dog can't play soccer. Which Sid would be the best to have on the team? 7 Sid, not 7 Sid. He's a smoker. That's Von Saber. Oh. 4 Sid. 4 Sid is a goalie. 5 Sid is an old-ass man. If you have 6 Sid, you have to periodically feed him fish, and if you feed him the wrong fish, then he... Well, you know. I never played 6, but you know. You've heard the tales. 4 Sid is a fucking wrench. Holy shit, I got 4 Dark Lord crystals. Where'd I get all those? Oh, you know what? I'm doing all this off screen because there's so many of them that I don't want to make. Anyway, that's all for tonight. We made progress of 9 quests in about a little less than 3 hours. I guess that's good progress. Really feels like this game is never gonna end, huh? But, I hope that you can keep some optimism in your heart. That's all that I can really say. I don't know. I don't think I'll be streaming. Well, we're gonna try and stream Final Fantasy V with Naomi tomorrow. She couldn't today because she was feeling very sick and busy. So there'll be that. And then I think I might be streaming Kingdom Hearts 2 with the Jam after that. And if not that, then Dissidia, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. 9 quests down and 500 hands defeated. I got so much fucking loot from that. Yeah, she's fine. She has, you know, she's a very sickly individual, but she always bounces back. She is the definition of the indomitable human spirit. She has had it rough in terms of her health, and she always bounces back. If Naomi can do it, then you can fucking do it. Oh, she's doing okay on her birthday. How many bowls of soup? If we assume that every Mimic hand is like 3 bowls of soup, then I think like 500 maybe. That's enough to feed all the Moogles and Goog, I think. Will Simple and Clean make it into the stream? Probably not. Anyway, see you later.